Hi, perfect sweet angels. Sorry I fell off of the dewy face of the earth. I'm so silly and cringe. Also, by the way, actually on a serious note, I am very embarrassed to have reinforced the idea that you can't rely on anyone in this life. And if you're asking, grad school's been pretty good so far. I wanted to take you guys thrifting with me, but the closest I could get is to go to a secondhand buy-sell trade store chain in New York City, which if you don't know is slightly different from a thrift store in that you can like sell your clothes there for money or store credit. And because it's curated and more expensive than an actual thrift store, but it's also like really beautiful to look through. Not to brag because you know I would never do that, but I happen to have a good amount of store credit and was also dropping off more to sell on this trip. So yeah, also I feel like I'd be keeping a secret from you if I didn't tell you this, and you know I would never. Last time I sold things here, I dropped off my bag, and as the buyers were going through my stuff, I was like shopping around the store, and like from across the store, I overheard them say in reference to my clothes, "Oh my god, I love this person's commitment to their aesthetic. Like, it isn't for me, obviously, but it's so cohesively grandma core." In terms of what I was looking for on this specific trip, I wanted to shop for the fall, but specifically for like comfy clothes that I'll actually reach for, because since 2020, I can kind of only wear soft bras without wire and kind of never challenge myself on like a sensory level anymore. And also thank God, by the way. At the same time though, I mean, obviously I was looking for stuff that was still like actually cute, because I haven't totally given up. And according to the very real math that I actually and definitely did, I've only given up like 25%, okay? Also, going back to the anecdote earlier, I'm gonna be honest and say that I was totally taken aback by the comment that my aesthetic is like only grandma core, because even though I'm constantly self-describing as grandma core because I have internet brain rot and think everything is related to an internet aesthetic, and even though I collect precious moments, I like to think that there's some nuance to my style. Yeah, my style is grandma core, and sometimes it's also Lana Del Rey meets Ethel Cain meets Pinterest girl meets polka dots meets Shoe Diva meets Charlie and Lola meets Winnie the Pooh crop top coated. That being said, everything I'm pulling off the racks to show you in this video looks like it came straight from a retirement home, so I think it's safe to say that the buyer kind of ate me up with their description and also chewed me out and spit me up and left no crumbs. Also, I appreciated this t-shirt that said book lovers never go to bed alone. Unfortunately, I didn't love the sleeves and I haven't finished a book in months, although I have started like 5 and did about 15 minutes of light reading of each and then patted myself on the back for having read a little bit before going back to scrolling on TikTok and watching 100 consecutive videos that I immediately forgot about. There were so many cute sweaters here, but some of them looked like they were gonna fit me in a dumb way, and some of them felt so itchy that it felt like buying them would be like the world's most low effort, low impact form of self-sabotage, which honestly could be good for me because I'm very often self-sabotaging in a very high effort, high impact way. Also, side note, I saw a sweater here that was from Unif that I'm pretty sure I was ready to fight to the death for in like 2016, but in hindsight, I'm glad I never bought it because it looked like it would be way too long for what I look for in a sweater. Also, I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, but sometimes I'll be at the thrift store and I'll see a sweater that's otherwise perfect that's like a little bit too long and it feels like a personal attack from a higher power to me. That's just me though. More than anything on this earth, I loved this Aeropostale tweed pleated micro mini skirt, and I would have tried it on, but I feared it wouldn't even cover one butt cheek, so I moved along. Also, I just know that puffed sleeve princess dresses hate to see me coming. There were so many cute dresses, but I was mainly shopping for fall, so I decided not to try most of them on. Also, at this point, I had like 8 things in my hands and I was having trouble holding everything, much less filming. I thought that this was by Praying, but it was a knockoff, and the material made it feel like it was made by someone in very bleak and scary working conditions. There were so many cute skirts though. I think I tried on like 4 and I wanted to try on more, but my hands really were so full. Not too full to try on this cute striped one with the world's daintiest bow though. Also, by the way, here's an outfit check in the mirror. It doesn't look like I'm carrying that much, but I was struggling, okay? This is me like milking the mirror selfie and checking myself out in an attempt to show you how much I was carrying, and also in an effort to convince you guys that I'm really buff and strong. Also, side note, they mostly sell secondhand clothes here, but have a very beautiful and tempting wall of new accessories and tchotchkes. I've always been strong enough to resist the urge to get anything from this section, and did I mention I'm strong? But everything is admittedly very cute, and I have to assume that one day in the not too distant future I'll cave. Also, here's like a ran through copy of the Sofia Coppola archive that they're selling. Anyway, now to see everything I tried on. I really wanted everything to fit, but most of it didn't, which is probably for the best. This brown skirt was a little bit too loose and gave me really weird feelings about my legs. Also, this striped skirt was way too big, which actually broke my heart. Like, I feel like I'll never recover from this. I filmed this weeks ago and I'm still reeling. Also, this skirt from the Gap kind of looks like dog shit on camera, I'm gonna be honest, but it had a really nice low-rise fit on me and I could see myself wearing it a lot. I'm honestly heartbroken about this skirt because it was so precious, and even though it technically fit on my body, I hated the way it fit. Like, it was a little bit too tight and I knew that it would make me want to never wear it. I loved how it looked with this sweater though. Also, here's a sweater with the Gap skirt. I thought it was a major vibe. A major vibe? Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway. Also, I loved this top with the Gap skirt, and I really wanted this berry color sweater to work so badly, but it was long as fuck and like not long enough to be a dress on me. It was like probably the least convenient length that it could ever be. I kind of regret not getting it though. It was so soft and luscious and like cute in the abstract, but on my body it just like fit in such a weird way. Also, I really loved this dress from Dress Bar, and it was honestly so comfy and stretchy, and like considering how good it felt on my body, it was also like really cute. Anyway, let's get into the haul. Okay, so I'm back home and I'm ready to do the haul. By the way, I filmed the thrift with me like 2 weeks ago and I've been trying not to wear all of this in the interim and it's been really hard for me. So I'm actually really excited to show you so I can start wearing them. If it sounds like I'm recovering from like an itty bitty cute little baby cold, it's because I am. But you should know that in between every single clip, like every time I cut the camera and then start a new shot, I am sniffling in a way that would have probably gotten my female ancestors executed. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the haul. I only got 4 things, which to be clear is to say half of the things that I tried on. And I did get it all with store credit, which actually felt divine, although it wasn't free technically, but like in my mind, I'm like, okay, it was free, but it wasn't, you know? Even though I was trying not to wear anything, I did end up wearing one thing in between filming, and it is this absolutely gorgina sweater, like tank top that has like this little lacy collar and these bow patches on it. This is so like girly and twee while still being very versatile and wearable. Like I feel like I could literally wear this with anything. I really just can't get over the bows on the front. I'm fucking obsessed with this. I feel like this is the kind of basic that I'm always like searching for because it's so unique and also like cute and has personality while still being like extremely wearable. Speaking of basics that are also like cute, actually, I got the white turtleneck sweater that has like the floral detail on it. This sweater is like so soft and lovely. It makes me feel like a winter princess who like is multidimensional and like deals with sensory issues, but not with this sweater. I'm just really excited about this for the winter because I feel like I could wear it with literally anything, like with jeans, with basically any skirt I own, this would go. But also it's like exciting enough where I'm actually excited about it. Wow, I'm such a connoisseur of the English language. Also, I'm like laughing that like 2 minutes ago, I literally was like, I'm not just grandma core, like what are you talking about? And it's like, take a good hard look in the mirror and tell me that like this isn't grandma core, because you'd be lying. So this is probably obvious from like the footage in the dressing room, but I did end up getting that skirt from the Gap. I don't know if this makes sense, but because it's khaki colored and because of the cut of the skirt, it kind of reminds me of like the Sandy Liang uniform line that they have that retails for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I just really like that. Also, if mini pockets on the back of skirts don't have any fans, I'm dead. Even though it is like a mini skirt, because it's low rise, because it's a little bit bigger on me, it does cover my entire butt, which for some people like me is rare. By the way, as an aside, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on here before, but I'm like 5'7.5", okay? And I have been told that I come across as being shorter on camera. I did this internship in 2020, and when my boss met me in person, they were like, oh my God, like I didn't think that you were tall, like you have such short person energy, whatever that means. So anyway, yeah, sometimes mini skirts don't cover my butt because I'm like kind of a little bit tall, not like super tall, but like a little bit. And yeah, I was really excited to find this. It's kind of the perfect length on me, and I'm so excited to style it with sweaters like the one I just showed. Anyway, the last thing that I ended up getting was the dress from Dress Barn. I don't know if this makes sense. It feels like 90s soft grunge meets coquette meets grandma core. It's kind of perfect to me. It kind of embodies like a lot of different styles that I always try to incorporate in my wardrobe. Even though I already wore the sweater tank, this is probably the thing I'm most excited to wear and have in my wardrobe, just because when I put it on, it literally felt like I was wearing sweatpants. Like it is so incredibly, indescribably comfortable. It was like wearing PJs in like the best way. Ugh. Anyway, that's my little haul. I mentioned like a video ago that I want to make a studio tour for like my grad school art studio, but I'm still kind of getting settled in and kind of making it feel like myself still, and I want to wait until it's kind of settled until I make the video for that. I'm going to try to post more often because I've really missed making videos, although I can't make any promises about when exactly the next video will be. Also, I know I called this video Thrift With Me, but I do recognize that it's not like actually a real thrift store, and I really want to go to like a real thrift store soon. Specifically, I actually need clinically to be in a Savers within the next week or two because I have missed Savers so much. Also, if anyone has any video ideas for what they want to see, please let me know. I also, by the way, don't expect you to come up with like my video ideas. Like I don't want to make you do the thinking for me, but if you have something in mind that you would like to see me do, I'm very open-minded. I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!